Hello, survivors, and welcome to the zombie apocalypse. It doesn't look like this thing called the zombie apocalypse is going away. It's been popular for years now. Numerous books have been written about it. You have numerous movies, television shows, and comic books about the zombie apocalypse. And I suppose every single zombie apocalypse video or series out there, as a matter of fact, there are entire channels devoted to this. You gotta have kind of a description of what zombies are and what they can do. And I'm definitely going to avoid the fast zombies that are popping up in various movies lately because I don't see anyone actually surviving something like that. I'm gonna stick with the slow, shambling zombies. So, what are they and what can they do? Well, no one seems to agree on what actually animates the undead. It could be a virus like a biological warfare. It could be chemical, like a nerve agent. It could be the result of strange radiation, but no one actually knows. What is known is that they are slow, shambling, reanimated corpses that will ferociously attack any living creature that they stumble upon. And they have certain strengths and weaknesses. Zombies are tireless. They never have to sleep. They never have to rest. They can always keep going. They do not feel pain of any kind. Hurting a zombie is impossible, and distracting it with pain, not going to happen. They are relentless. Once someone is spotted, a living being, the zombie will never stop pursuing it. They have no need to breathe. You can lock a zombie in like an airtight room for 30 days, open the room back up, zombie's fine, raring to go. Believe it or not, zombies can be stealthy. Endlessly shambling around? No, they aren't, but they are perfectly capable of remaining completely motionless for extended periods of time. Until some hapless individual wanders across the, what looks to be an unanimated corpse. Then the trouble starts. They are completely, utterly without fear. Zombies fear nothing. They're not even capable of it. Now, it's often been said in various shows that one zombie is not that much of a threat while a horde of them is a terrifying threat. I tend to disagree with that myself. An individual zombie is a horrifying creature to face because these creatures are dead, they feel no pain, which means their muscles always function at 100%. They're not worried about tearing up their muscle fibers because they're exerting themselves too much. They're incredibly strong when compared to a human being, which explains why they're able to tear people apart. So yes, one zombie is still an incredible threat. They have a decreased rate of decay. Zombies don't rot as quickly as a regular human cadaver does. They hang around for a long time. And of course, they have that infectious bite. Once bitten by a zombie, well, that individual is pretty much history and will rise as one of the undead to join the ranks of the horde. And now for zombie weaknesses. Zombies are slow. Anyone who can jog can probably get away from one in an open area. Just don't let yourself get cornered. And they are very uncoordinated. A zombie might be able to climb a flight of stairs without too much trouble, but incapable of climbing a ladder or swimming through water. They're not exactly poetry in motion. And they're really, really mindless. A zombie might be able to figure out how to turn a doorknob. More than likely, he's just going to try to batter through the door. Not terribly bright creatures, so it might be easy to distract them, if possible, to dissuade them from attacking someone and perhaps looking for fresher prey. So they might be easy to taunt or trick or distract. And that is an incomplete list of what a zombie can do and what its weaknesses are. More will be revealed through observation. Who knows what else these creatures are capable of. That's it for this video. So long, survivors.
Hello everyone, this is Crash, broadcasting live from my basement. I'm not with the authorities, I'm not doing anything that they have asked me to do. I'm here to tell you what they will not tell you. They are going to tell you to stay at home. Now, as we all know, just last night, the sky lit up all kinds of fiery colors. And by this morning, as all of you know, the electricity has been flickering, and in some areas, it's completely off. And I know this is a big deal, and it's covering a wide area because I've been on the squawker, and people are telling me that in their areas, the power is either completely off at their house, or it's unreliable. Now, the authorities are probably telling you over and over and over again, stay at home, lock your doors. And that's good advice, but first you might need to do a few other things. Now, let me make myself clear. If you live in a big city, I don't really know what to say. You can hunker down and ride out the storm, or you can leave right now. Both of these responses have some problems. If you choose to hunker down, you'll be stuck in a big city at nighttime with the lights flicking on and off or not at all. I don't know if I like that scenario. If you try to leave, you might hit a huge traffic jam, and I don't like that scenario very much myself either. So I guess it really is up to the individual, but please keep in mind, this may blow over quickly or it may last a little while, so who knows. But if you live in a place that's small, like I do, little town, you might want to do a few things. Get to the store. Get to the store right now. Get all the supplies that you can if the power is still on and things are still calm. They might not remain calm for much longer. And please understand, don't make this a bread and milk run. This isn't the same kind of situation like a hurricane is rolling in, and you know what happens. A lot of people, well, they go running to the market and they buy lots of bread and milk. Well, that's kind of pointless. Those items and things like that will spoil quickly. You want something more permanent. Stay away from fresh foods. I know that they are healthier, but they're going to spoil quickly without the electricity on. When you get to the store, here's what you want to do. You want to focus on water first. Get all the bottled water you can. Small bottles, gallon jugs, whatever you can fit into a grocery cart. That's the first thing you want to focus on. That is the first thing you want to have because water is so crucial. Next thing you want to do is get all the canned and dried goods you can. Get as much as you can. Get as much as you can afford. Pack it all away. You want food that is not going to spoil for a long, long period of time. You get it home, you pack it into the house. That's what you want to do. Also, while you're at home, remember what I said about water? First things first, you fill every bathtub up. You fill every sink. You want to fill every bucket, pot, and pan that you own. And this is why all this water I'm telling you to store away, it's not just for drinking and washing, although that's important, but you want to keep your toilet bowls flushing. So fill up everything that'll hold water in your house and try hard to conserve it. And trust me, folks, you do want your toilet bowls being able to flush. You know what I mean? Next thing you want to do, you want to go ahead and eat the foods in the fridge first. It's going to spoil anyway, so you may as well make a meal out of it. And it's going to spoil quick. Keep your freezer closed for now. The food in there will keep for at least a day or two. Possibly longer, I'm not sure about that. That's the food you want to eat next. So all that nicely wrapped edible items that you have carefully stored away in aluminum foil and plastic baggies, that'll keep long enough for you to eat a day or two from now. Then you want to stay home with your doors locked, just like our public officials have advised. This is a big deal. It's widespread. I've talked to some people about it who live in various places, and it looks like it's covering the landscape. But make sure you get those supplies in there. This could blow over in a couple of days, or it may last a really long time. Okay, everyone, I got to keep this broadcast short. I'm going to try to broadcast as often as possible, but I'm going to keep it short. I don't know how long the power is going to be on. I don't know how long this radio is going to last. I've got a generator. I don't know how long the fuel's going to go. So I'm going to try to be conservative about this. This is Crash. That's the end of this broadcast. Stay safe, people. Tonight's broadcast is, well, it's going to be short and is based on reports I have received over the squawker. And it's all about them. They are people who have been infected or contaminated by something, no one knows what. The infection starts in the bloodstream and is transmitted by a bite or through direct contact with the blood into a wound like a cut. No infection occurs through the eyes or mouth that anyone knows of. Basic description of one of the infected. The infected have pale, grayish skin with black lines running under it. These are the veins and arteries of the infected. When the infection begins, the bloodstream turns black and solidifies starting at the entry wound until it spreads throughout the entire body. When it reaches the heart stops beating. This process takes about 1 hour, although reports vary. If you encounter one of these infected people, do not go anywhere near them. They are all homicidal and will attack, infect, or even kill anyone that they encounter. It is said that they are slow and uncoordinated, but very strong, and that it is almost impossible to break their grip. So do not approach one for any reason. Just avoid. Do not go outdoors if at all possible. Keep all doors and windows locked. And remain as quiet as possible if they are reported in your area. They are attracted to three things that anyone knows of: light, sound, and movement. Block out all windows so that no light can be seen from the outside at nighttime. This information is only based on reports that this broadcaster has gotten from the squawker, not from anything he has personally eyewitnessed. Stay safe, everyone.